you look at CAGR, compounded annual growth rate, for 10 years, Thailand is the second from the bottom. So if I just show you that statistics, you told me that there's statistics department in this room also. If I just show you that two stats, and imagine that you are growing up. As for me, 1980s, just before the financial crisis in 1997, I remember what it's like when the economy was good. I remember what it's like when my father returned home, that he got a lot of bonus, and the business is really doing well, and there's hope. So I know what it was like to have some hope in my teenage years. But for this generation, with the kind of pressure, with the kind of competitiveness, with the kind of environment, with the kind of management, with the kind of governance that are going through, and they feel like, I need change. I'm tired of status quo. I'm tired of the systematic inertia that nothing gets done. And then especially when I look to my Korean counterpart, when I look to my Taiwanese counterpart, and I look into my Hong Kong counterpart, and I felt like, yes, there's some common resemblance that, you gotta really fight for the future, or when the election comes, you have to vote like your future depends on it, because it does. And the kind of proportionality that they have so much future ahead of them, and the level of political participation is there, and they felt like they have to step up their political participation so that it's proportionate with the remaining future that they have. That kind of thing. So I don't think it's just me. I don't think it's just our particular policy, but it's also about that politics is about us, not me.
Okay. I know this is a heartbreaking topic, but I'd like to ask you about the Prime Minister election.
Yes.
Sure. Even though you control the most things in Parliament and built 7-party coalition, including the second largest pro-Thai party.
Yes.
You're not elected as Prime Minister. Why did that happen?
I think I have to correct the question first. My heart is not broken at all. When I think back a little bit, and I think about Korea in 1982, and it sounds impossible until it's done. I feel like it's my first time trying it. I'm a first-time leader, and the first time I run it, and it's the first time I defeated the second largest party. The second largest party belongs to the Thai party, of course, and they have never lost an election before. And this is the first time that they lost an election. So I felt like, it's so close. Instead of thinking about it's so close that I could assume the governance and really bring about change that I have been desiring. If I look at that perspective, it might be heartbroken, it might be heartbreaking. But if I look at how far I've come from, we've been destroyed before. This is the second party. Future Board Party was destroyed. And, a lot of key members were taken out of politics for 10 years. There was a lot of system that was designed for us to do. Gerrymandering, just like in the U.S., the way electoral analysis, then you have probability or possibility of, okay, I can become Prime Minister and I can make change. I can become Prime Minister and get nothing done. I have to be an opposition leader. I get temporarily suspended by the constitutional court like that. So there's various scenarios that could happen. So if you think it through, and you see that the rumor might be true, or it's possible that the first party putting form the government is also something that's not strange. It could be from various reasons, the right reason and the wrong reason. But Sweden, for example, the current prime minister is not from the first party. So politics is politics. So if you don't take it personally, then you have the will to go on, and what happened for the reason that it happened.
Okay. And eventually, Central Commission, along with the Thai party, was elected Prime Minister.
Yes.
How did he manage to achieve this?
So he was running through election elections, and the result with the two ballot system, I have maybe 10 MPs more than him. And then on the party list or on the popular voting, I got 14, he got 10, so I got 4 million more than him. But then again, because the constitution was designed that it can be blocked by the appointed senators, and then the appointed senators did not show up for quorum. So 250 appointed senators, but only 200 showed up for the prime ministerial selection, and majority of them abstained, did not vote yes or no. That's why I couldn't come up in the first round. And in the second time that I was going again into the prime ministerial selection process, that's when I got the court order to be temporarily suspended. So what about coincidence that it's just 1 hour before the prime ministerial selection? But I respect the court order and I accepted it. So I walked out of the parliament, and then the next round, I think it's the second leader of the second largest party, and it was him. And the appointed senators showed up and voted for it. So they got it. Okay, simple as that.
Okay. Now let's talk about the future. So they now sit on the parliamentary membership. Do you believe you can come to parliament?
I will try my best. So at the end of this month, then I have to go up in the trials to argue my case, and my allegation against me was that my late father held a defunct media share of 0.00005%. And if it was your academic counterpart at Harvard, they call this constitutional park balls. Is when you look at the law sentence by sentence without looking at the intention of the law. So if the law is to make sure that there's no media moguls who owns the media company, and they can use the media for political advantage, it's not allowed in Thailand. I think that's the right intention for it to be. But for me, my late father owned it. I'm the inheritance manager. The company has been defunct for 17 years. It does not have a license to operate as a media company anymore. And I have never appeared on a debate, and no one voted for me just because I own that. Just because I am the inheritance manager for that 0.00005% that father owned. Of course, law is law, and I have to accept it, and I have to argue my case both professionally and personally. Professionally, to argue that it doesn't have a license, it doesn't have a revenue, it's been defunct for 17 years, it does not give me any political advantage. That's a professional side. On the personal side, I'm the inheritance manager. I never owned it. So I have to argue the case, and if I'm successful, and that's when I returned to the parliament as the opposition leader. So in the British system, they would call it shadow prime minister. On the legislative side, to check and balance with the executive side.
Okay, and for the rest, let's come to policy. Yes.
Ask questions. Yeah. So you have structure it so that we save some time for that.
Well, yeah, you can do that. Well, I have a few more questions left.
Sure, and then we'll leave it to the floor, right? Yeah. So that okay. So I think that the ginseng just fired in my brain. The question is, how do we prepare for the future? What kind of next election political platform? Okay. So the way we move forward is this time results. It's not full time. I mean, we have done something great together that we can capitalize on, and we can make sure that each districts have a good regional election competitors, as well as municipality, as well as a good backup governor race. And then, 4 years is not a long time. That's when we go back, when we return much stronger. We have our roots. So it's not just widespread like this, but we have a stronger foundation in regional level, local level, district level, and that's when we return and we will win again, and we will win even more next time.
Okay, great.
สวัสดีค่ะคุณพิธาดิฉันเป็นนักศึกษาคนเกาหลีนะคะมาจากโซล National University นะคะดิฉันพูดไทยได้นะคะแล้วก็วันนี้รู้สึกดีใจมากๆนะคะที่ได้พบกับคุณพิธาที่เกาหลีค่ะแต่ว่าจะพูดถามคำถามเป็นภาษาอังกฤษสำหรับคนอื่นๆด้วยนะคะ And do you really believe that the constitutional amendment in Thailand will practically be possible in reality? If it is, should we just wait for the senators to finish their terms, or are there any other ways that could be achieved? I'd be grateful if you could share your perspective. Thank you.
Thank you for the second round of questions. The first question was about the hashtag Ban Korea. The second one was about public-private partnership. And the third one was about constitutional amendment, whether it will change the political landscape.
Okay. I know 1 hour is not enough, but he's an extremely busy man, so we should let go. Okay. So, please join me thanking extremely busy Pita. Hopefully, Thailand's future leader. Okay. Thank you.